This is his first World Championships, and trust me, he has experienced how it is actually competing at a World Championships. It's a different level, and this is where the mental toughness comes in.
Well, he's coming off a season that he's run sub 10 and he's looked very impressive, especially leading up to these championships. What do you think it's been the most improvement that you've seen from him this season?
I mean, his consistency. I think he has run sub 10 4 times and 10-0 quite a few times. So he has been very consistent throughout the season. Only hiccup he had was actually at this World Championship, which it was basically because of inexperience and a little bit of immaturity. And as I said, you can only teach him so much. He has to experience certain things himself. And this is his first World Championships, and trust me, he has experienced how it is actually competing at a World Championships. It's a different level, and this is where the mental toughness comes in, and I think he has learned a lot.
In terms of technique, was there some, especially because he was saying in that, first round, he got off to a good start, he was doing well. Did you see in terms of improvement in that technique?
I mean, the very nervous in the heats, obviously. But completely different in the semi-finals. He executed very well in the semi-final, which shows that he had gained some maturity and confidence. But as I said, it was just a bit of inexperience with everything being away from home for about 2 weeks and so forth. It's not something that he's used to. So everything is just up to experience for him, and he has learned.
You've been, easing him into the camp. In terms of this senior team, in terms of like little things, exercises, like fun activities to get him settled.
Experience. This is just something that he has to experience for himself. He can only teach so much, and an athlete has to get the experience himself some of the times.
I know from your own experience, I bet you were nervous in your first senior team.
I was a bit different. Remember, we came up through the champ system and the collegiate system.
Yeah.
So I was pretty much used to competition. Ackeem only went to champs, I think, once where he went out at the semi-finals or something like that. So he has not had the experience that most of these guys have. So he'll be fine. This is just an experience and a learning stage for him.
Obviously, this is the first World Championships in the United States, and obviously you must have some fun World Championship memories. Can you look back in terms of one particular that sticks into your mind, whether it featured yourself or whether it featured anybody else?
I mean, as people have asked me before, my World Championship moment is when I got silver at the Helsinki World Championships, and that always stood out for me, and maybe the greatest accomplishment of my career.
Talk to me a little bit about going up to that championship and in terms of that race in your mind.
It's a long time ago. Not a lot of people believe that I could have gotten the silver medal, but the people around me, we pretty much knew what we were doing. Coach Francis at the time, I think hands down one of the greatest coaches of all time. So I was prepared, went in there confident, and just did the job I came to do.
Did that, I guess, fuel that confidence, especially going into...
As I said, I went through the system where I competed on the collegiate level. So competing on the circuit, it was pretty much against guys who had competed against in college or on the professional circuit. So for me, it was just going there, doing the job that I came to do.